Alright guys, welcome to that first rep. In today's tutorial, I want to teach you guys how to get your first dip. The dip is a pushing movement, and then the basic requirement before you can actually try and start unlocking the dip is a good amount of push-ups. So I would recommend anyone to actually being able to do 20 push-ups at least before they can start pursuing the dip, to have a really fair and decent amount of strength. So when it comes to the dip, you want to start as a first progression to hold onto the bars. So simply step onto the bar and then try and hold. If you haven't got enough strength, you can simply place a stool or anything really to place your feet on, and as you get stronger over time, then you can start removing that stool or get something a bit smaller to remove the height, remove the assistance essentially, and then obviously hold. You want to hold there for about 30 seconds before you're ready to move to the next progression, which is again negatives. Grab onto the bar and then slowly make your way down into the movement. You want to make sure to lock out your arms, bicep facing forward, arms locked out, shoulders facing forward as well. And when you perform your negatives, you want to make sure that you go as slow as you can. We probably start as a beginner, we simply fall off, and that's absolutely fine. But as you're getting stronger, you want to be able to actually hold a negative for about 10 seconds before you can move on to the next progression. Now the next progression, you can use a friend, you can use assistance, or you can use a resistance bands, which I'm going to show you in a second, where you get into the position, place the resistance band in between both of your hands, step on it, and then perform as many dips as you can. There's no really numbers I would recommend in here. It's just about building that strength, understanding the movement, and really get into the process of understanding how a dip looks like and how it feels really in the body. Now, a key aspect when performing a dip is the angle. When you're in the concentric phase, actually the eccentric phase, you want to make sure that you keep your shoulders at 90 degrees. You don't want to go any lower because that's going to put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and shoulders are very prone to injury. So that's something to keep in mind when performing your dip. And then once you're really comfortable in doing at least 10 reps with a band, then you're ready to move on to actually performing your first dip. So when you step onto the bar, keep on, remember what I just mentioned earlier about the shoulder angle, the depth, and then of course taking your time of every single rep, and then go for it. And that's pretty much it for the basic progression on how to achieve your first dip. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week. See you guys.